Welcome to From the Quarries. Tonight's video, Jacob's Ladder, is a short, anonymous piece that was first published in the Craftsman magazine in December 1897. I hope you enjoy it.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation, From the Quarries, an archive of Masonic lore.
And Jacob went out from Beersheba and went towards Haran. And he lighted upon a certain place, and tarried there all night, because the sun was set. And he took the stones of that place, and put them for his pillows, and lay down in that place to sleep. And he dreamed, and behold, a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven, and behold, the angels of God ascending and descending on it. And behold, the Lord stood above it and said, I am the Lord God of Abraham thy father, and the God of Isaac. The land whereon thou liest, to thee I will give it, and to thy seed. And thy seed shall be as the dust of the earth, and thou shalt spread abroad from to the west, and to the east, and to the north, and to the south. And in thee and in thy seed shall all the families of the earth be blessed. And behold, I am with thee, and I will keep thee in all places whither thou goest, and I will bring thee again into this land, for I will not leave thee until I have done that of which I have spoken to thee of. And Jacob awakened out of his sleep, and he said, Surely the Lord is in this place, and I knew it not. When this symbol, which is taken from Jacob's vision of Genesis chapter 28, was introduced into English speculative Freemasonry, is not exactly known. But we find allusions to it a little after the middle of the 18th century. It apparently was not originally a symbol of speculative Masonry, but was probably introduced from Hermetic Masonry in about 1776. But we fancy that it came from Hermeticism, of which it was a favourite symbol. Certain it is that we do not find it in any of our oldest known rituals, if indeed they can be depended upon. Gaddick says of it, Either resting on the floorcloth or on the Bible, the compasses and the square, it should lead the thoughts of the brethren to heaven. If we find that it has many staves or rounds, they represent as many moral and religious duties. If it has only 3, they should represent faith, hope, and charity. Draw faith, hope, and charity from the Bible. With these 3, encircle the whole earth, and order all thy actions by the square of truth. So shall the heavens be opened upon thee. Curiously enough, in Germany, the Handbush tells us this symbolism is not used, nor on the continent generally. It has been pointed out by Oliver, by the Handbush, and by others, that this is a mystical ladder to be found in the teachings of most other occult systems. Thus, in the Mithraic mysteries, the 7-runged ladder is said to have been a symbol of the ascent of the soul to perfection. Each of the rungs was termed a gate, and the Handbush declares that the aspirants had to pass through a dark and winding cavern. The last, or Aditum, was full of light, and also assures us that in the old Hebraic Kabbalah, the number of steps, for they had a Kabbalistic ladder also, was unlimited, until the Essenes reduced the number to 7. The latter Kabbalists are said to have made the 10 Sephiroth: the kingdom, the foundation, splendor, firmness, beauty, justice, mercy, intelligence, wisdom, and the crown by which we arrive at the infinite, as Mackey and others put it. It is alleged that in the mysteries of Brahma and in the Egyptian mysteries, this ladder is also to be found. But this fact seems a little doubtful, especially as the Egyptian mysteries is little known. The ladder is, however, to be seen among the hieroglyphics. In the Brahmic mysteries there is, we are told, a ladder of 7 steps, emblematic of 7 worlds. The first and lowest was the earth, the second, the world of pre-existence, the third, heaven, the fourth, the middle world or intermediate region, the fifth, the world of births, the sixth, the mansions of the blessed, and the seventh, the sphere of truth. Some little difference of opinion exists as to the representation of the Brahmic teachings. It has been stated that in Hermetic or higher Masonry, so-called, the 7 steps represent justice, equality, kindness, good faith, labour, patience, and intelligence. They are also represented as justice, charity, innocence, sweetness, faith, firmness and truth, and the greater work responsibility. But this is quite a modern arrangement in all probability. In Freemasonry, it has been said that the ladder, with its 7 rungs or steps, represents the 4 cardinal and 3 theological virtues, which in symbolism seems to answer the 7 grades of Hermetic symbolism. It must be remembered that we have no actual old operative ritual before us. On the other hand, we must not lay too much store by the negative evidence of later rituals. That is, because we do not find until then actual mention of certain words and symbolisms, therefore conclude that they did not exist earlier. On the whole, Jacob's ladder in Freemasonry seems to point to the connection between faith and heaven, man and God, and to represent faith, hope, and charity, or, as it is declared, faith in God, charity to all men, and hope in immortality.
For more Masonic podcasts, videos, music, texts, and artwork, visit fromthequarries.com or subscribe to our YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook accounts by searching From the Quarries.